Hi there. Good evening. Here I am with my live show of 5,000 word bank challenge. Are you with me? Are you ready with your notebook and pen? And have you done some revisions, or you're waiting for me to start your revisits and reviews and revisions? I will do that also. Okay, so before I launch into my drive or the challenge of word bank vocabulary word building, let me introduce who I am. Well, I am Vinita Vora. I'm a coach, a consultant, a digital designer, marketer, and your helper, facilitator, and guide. Okay. I worked into education industry for last 30 years in the physical one, and now I have switched to the online one. I just am a fan of this beautiful, wonderful world of technology, which brings me there to you, right um, in your screen. I hope you're there with a notebook and a pen and some learning happening there. You don't have to trudge miles. You don't have to spend on transport, your time, energy, resources. Here we are to pick up some learnings, add on to your bank, become richer, collect the treasures. It's fun learning together, by the way. Yes. So this is my fourth week running of my daily life challenge. And every day I'm giving you approximately 25 to 30 words if you are going into every detail of each word that I'm speaking. There are some outlined words, and as I bring them to you, unfold them to you, I use in my vocabulary many more words, okay? Many more words so that you can revisit, revise with me. And if you have forgotten, relearn. If it's the new time, then learn. Okay? But the march must go on. So we go on picking up these flowers here and there, putting them all in a basket, this one basket, and we go on collecting them. And when you start speaking, you have to make a garland of them or a bouquet of them, or whichever way you want to present them. Or when you're writing, you must embed them, embed your writing, embellish your writing, ornament your writing with the words you're picking with me during my daily life shows. Okay, language learning is fun journey. Okay, and here we start. And English more so than ever because it's a contemporary language, it's a computer language. And when you learn a language, you get a glimpse into a new culture, into a new world. And believe me, it's exhilarating. It is fun. Okay, so we'll continue this drive of language learning. After this, we'll pick up something else. Fine. Okay, I start my language drive. Today, today I have brought words. I will give you the meanings of those words to you, and then we will make collocations with those words. Three from each. I have brought 10 words. So, again, today it will be 30 words. Be ready with your notebook and the pen, and I'll share my sheet with you. Yes, you may copy the spellings, okay? And I'll be putting them all on my YouTube channel in case you want to sit and copy, in case you miss something, and in case you want to revisit. Fine, but revisiting is a must because collocation way of learning is helpful when you start practicing them, when you start implementing them. Just memorizing will not help you. You don't learn driving with a book. You actually go out on the road and learn driving. You don't learn swimming with a book. You actually go into the water, give yourself to the water, and you learn. So, also, language learning is a skill. Give yourself to it wholeheartedly, mentally, physically, bodily. You will learn it. Yes, and it's going to be fun. So, here I present my screen. It's a share screen, collocations, and yeah. Okay. So now what I will do is first I will bring words to you, and you will learn these words. Some of them will be very simple and common. I'm not bringing you too high profile words. I'm trying to bring you come see, come sa, average words, intermediate level words. Now, the first word of the day is hostile. Hostile, you must have heard it often. If not, learn it today. It is unfriendly, aggressive, antagonistic, a hostile attitude. Okay, I'll give you more collocations later on. Next word is flout, to openly disregard a rule or a law. Okay, you cannot flout rules like that. We are not supposed to flout rules, otherwise there would be anarchy in the society. Incentive, something that motivates or encourages one to take action. This is a market economy today, and incentives galore. You go to walk into a store, you walk into a mart, and there you have all those incentives uh, that tempt you to splurge and buy. Jarring, it's causing a shock or disturbance. It could be a jarring noise. I'll come to it. Jargon, I have used this so often. Jargon is the specialized language or terminology used in a particular field. So I'm trying to bring you the jargon of IELTS, which will be applicable to TOEFL, Pearson, even your GMAT, GRE, any exam of English proficiency, you need language vocabulary, okay? And these are especially the words I'm bringing you, which will be helpful to you, particularly in your writing section, yes, reading section, even the speaking section. Next is keenly, with great interest or enthusiasm or awareness, okay? So you must pay attention to my daily live shows keenly. And believe me, you'll find an improvement in your English speaking skill. You can even try to emulate me, model me, or you can go to the Google Guru. It's a resource galore out there. Then nuance. It's a subtle difference in meaning or expression. When I bring you words, I try to bring you the nuances of its usages, where they can and where they cannot be used, the finer points, how you can use them. Next is probability, the likelihood of something happening or being true. The probability of you using these words, or probability of you coming across the words that I bring to you in my daily live shows is quite high. Unanimously, in complete agreement or with everyone's approval. So, whenever you are working with a team, your first goal is to work on unanimous basis where everyone agrees. And if not, then you will go for the majority, right? Vaguely, in a way that is uncertain or indefinite. So, vaguely is that is unclear, hazy, cloudy, fuzzy, where things are not so clear, they are indefinite. So you vaguely remember something, you write a vague answer, so you don't get good marks. You have to be right on spot, bang on, specific. Okay, now I'm going to give you collocations for each of these words. So, and I'll give you three collocations. So collocations means three situations, three contexts, three ways you can use it. So this multiplies your vocabulary takeaway. Moreover, it makes more implementable, more executable. Okay, you are able to execute them, more practical. Okay, so we stick to the first word, and that is hostile. We'll revise the meaning: unfriendly, aggressive, antagonistic. So these are also new to antagonistic. Now, it could be hostile environment, it could be hostile takeover, it could be hostile attitude, or it could be a hostile teammate, it could be a hostile boss, it could be anything hostile. Okay, so at times you're in a hostile environment, uh, at time you come across hostile attitude. So that means aggressive or antagonistic or unfriendly. Hostile. Okay, next is flout. You openly disregard a rule or a law. So you flout the rules, you flout the authority, you flout traditions, you flout norms, you flout laws, one may flout rules. So a student who flouts the school rules is likely to be punished. An employee who flouts, it's kind of you disregard openly, brazenly, who flouts the decorum is called for an explanation. Incentive, something that motivates or encourages one to take action. So, find incentive. It could be incentive program. It could be a strong incentive, or it could be incentive given by the marts, by the shopping malls, or the incentive coupons, or the incentive discount. It could be anything of incentive. It could be add-on value as an incentive. So whatever the incentive. Jarring, causing a shock or disturbance. Jarring noise, jarring effect, jarring experience, okay, a jarring music. Some people don't like loud music, so it's jarring to them. It's too much on their ears, it's too much on their oral sense. Okay, jarring, that causes discomfort, it's so loud. Okay, next is jargon. Now, jargon is a specialized language or terminology used in a particular field. So it could be technical jargon, legal jargon, medical jargon, vocab jargon, IELTS jargon, TOEFL jargon, SAT jargon. Okay, so this is jargon, is the language jargon. Keenly, with great interest, enthusiasm, or awareness. Keenly aware, keenly interested, keenly observed, keenly participated, keenly listened to it, or keenly wrote something. So you can use it into as many situations as you can, and it makes you more fluent with your expression, with your language. Isn't that a good way and a faster way? Yes, it's a roller coaster. I think it's accelerator, elevator way to learn English, a better way to learn English. Yes. Next is nuance, the subtle difference in meaning or expression. So, subtle nuances, cultural nuances, linguistic nuances, grammatical nuances, or spoken nuances, or writing nuances. It could be any fine tuning done. It could be applied into anything. The nuances of vocabulary learning, nuances of collocation learning, probability. There is a high probability, there's a probability theory, there's a probability of success, there's a probability of victory, there's a probability of winning, probability of getting 7 plus band, probability of getting 8 band, high probability of getting 8.5 band. Yes, it's doable. Next is unanimously. So again, you should have learned with me all these 10 words today into 330. So, in complete agreement with everyone's approval, unanimously approved, unanimously agreed, unanimously decided, unanimously agreed upon, unanimously answered, unanimously voted. So, it could be any way. If you know the word unanimously, you can apply it into not one but multiple instances. Next is vaguely. So that is not clear, uncertain, or indefinite. So vaguely, you vaguely remember, it's vaguely defined, it's vaguely aware, vaguely answered. So what would be the opposite? You have to answer bang on, you have to answer spot on, you have to answer specifically, not vaguely. You don't have to meander. You don't have to go zigzag into anything. You don't have to be hazy. You don't have to be cloudy in your answering. You should be very clear, crystal clear, and be able to answer. So, vaguely. Next is tend. Tend is to have a tendency or inclination towards something. You tend to avoid, you tend to favor, tend to focus. No, let me check my time. Okay, it's 14:40. So I'll give you two more and then I will stop because I don't intend to overburden you in my enthusiasm or in my this march. It must be like you should be able to take the weight of it. Okay, I don't want to overwhelm you with too many of them. I want to inundate you. I don't want to flood you. I don't want to overpower you with these. So we will go a little medium paced. So next word is, I'll just stop with one more, is threaten. To express an intention to harm or cause damage. So you threaten violence, you threaten action, you threaten stability. It could be anything by way of threatening. So now you can tell me the words that I used: hostile, flout. They are mixed match. So hostile is here. This is adjective. What is flout? This is verb. What is incentive? This is noun. What is jarring? This is again adjective. What is jargon? This is again noun. What is keenly? Keenly is adverb. What is nuance? Noun. What is probability? High probability. This is again adjective. No, probability is not. Probability is it's a high probability. Again, high is adverb. Probability of something. No, again it's a noun. Then unanimously, that is adverb. Vaguely, vaguely remember, again adverb. Tend to avoid. Tend to avoid. This is the verb. Tend to avoid is a verb. Threaten, again a verb. Okay, so you know how we play with the nouns, the parts of speech, and it's a jumble, it's a potpourri of nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. So we are not sticking to one. To resort to learning of collocations, it's all into a potpourri. Then we mix and match, and we learn certain common expressions which you can find occasions to use. In fact, it's a very high probability of coming across these expressions, or you using them, getting a chance to use them in your expression, in your language, in your course of speaking or talking. So it makes sense. Okay, so with this I would like to wind up with two things. I'm here to help you. If you're dreaming, I'm on a mission to work, study. Okay, please dream, go on dreaming. It's great to dream. From the dream to your hands, and so I'm signing off today. I'll meet you same time, approximately same platform tomorrow with our onward march of collocations. This entire week I devote to collocations, and then maybe we'll pick up. All right. And yes, don't forget to click my ebook, which I've written to set the context of IELTS for you. All the best, not just IELTS, any exam that you're aspiring to take. See you again. Stop sharing. Yeah. Okay. So back to the pavilion. I'll see you again. It's 18 minutes. My maximum ceiling is 20 minutes. So 15 to 20 minutes every day. And we make our vocabulary bank richer day by day. See you again. Bye.